10 Female Weaknesses Every Man Must Know, a Stoic Journey. Welcome to today's video. Have you ever wondered how to better understand the women in your life? In this episode, we're taking a Stoic journey to uncover 10 challenges many women face, not to judge, but to grow in wisdom and virtue. Let's dive in. Marcus sat on the edge of the wooden pier, his thoughts rippling through his mind like the calm waters before him. A man of reason, he sought wisdom wherever he could find it. On this day, his mentor, an aged and steadfast Stoic philosopher named Gaius, joined him, carrying a leather-bound journal and a mind full of insights. "Marcus," Gaius began, settling beside him, "you've been asking about relationships, about understanding the opposite sex. Shall we discuss it?" Marcus nodded. "I want to be a better man, not just for myself but for the women in my life. How can I understand them better without succumbing to misconceptions?" Gaius smiled. "To understand others is a path to virtue, but tread carefully, for wisdom requires balance. Let's discuss 10 challenges, or weaknesses, that many women may face, not to judge, but to understand, and help where we can. 1. Emotional vulnerability. Many women are conditioned to navigate their emotions with care," Gaius began. "Imagine a woman who feels deeply, but has been taught that showing her emotions makes her weak. She might keep her feelings bottled up, leading to inner turmoil." Marcus reflected. "How does a man help without overstepping?" "Listen," Gaius said, "not to fix, but to understand. Your presence can offer more comfort than your solutions." 2. Societal expectations. Gaius opened his journal to a sketch of a woman balancing scales. Society often expects women to excel in all roles: mother, partner, professional. Imagine the exhaustion of striving for perfection in every sphere. Marcus frowned. "And how do we ease this burden?" "By recognizing her humanity, celebrate her efforts, but remind her she is enough, even without meeting every demand." 3. Physical safety concerns. Now consider this, Gaius continued, drawing a simple map. A woman walking home at night takes a longer route because it feels safer. This constant vigilance shapes her worldview. Marcus nodded solemnly. "How do I show I respect her concerns?" "By being mindful of her perspective," Gaius replied. "Small actions, walking her home, ensuring she feels secure, can build trust." 4. Overthinking. Have you ever replayed a conversation, wondering if you said the wrong thing? Gaius asked. "Of course," Marcus replied. "Now imagine doing that tenfold," Gaius said. "For some women, overthinking becomes a cycle of self-doubt." Marcus sighed. "How do I help her break free?" "Anchor her in the present," Gaius advised. "Remind her of what is within her control and what is not." 5. Empathy overload. Empathy is a gift, Gaius said, but it can become a burden. Imagine a woman who feels the pain of everyone around her. She may forget to care for herself. Marcus thought for a moment. "How do I encourage balance?" "Lead by example," Gaius replied. "Show her that prioritizing self-care is not selfish, it's necessary." 6. Self-doubt. Imagine a brilliant woman, Gaius said, who hesitates to speak up because she fears her ideas aren't good enough. Society's constant critique can erode her confidence. Marcus asked, "How do I help her see her worth?" "By affirming her strengths," Gaius said. "Encourage her to step into her power and trust her abilities." 7. Comparisons. Gaius gestured toward a mirror. In today's world, comparison is unavoidable. A woman might look in the mirror and only see what she lacks, comparing herself to others. Marcus asked, "How do we shift her focus?" "Help her see her unique strengths," Gaius said. "Remind her that she is incomparable." 8. Conflict avoidance. Some women avoid conflict to maintain harmony, Gaius explained, but avoiding confrontation can lead to resentment. Marcus asked, "How do I encourage openness?" "By creating a safe space for dialogue," Gaius said. "Show her that honesty, even when difficult, strengthens bonds." 9. Caretaking burden. Many women take on the role of caretaker, Gaius said. From family to friends, the responsibility can be overwhelming. Marcus frowned. "How do I lighten the load?" "By sharing it," Gaius said simply. offer practical help, and acknowledge her efforts. 10. Fear of judgment. Lastly, Gaia said, imagine a woman who hesitates to share her dreams because she fears being judged. This fear stifles her authenticity. Marcus asked, how do I help her feel free? Judge less and understand more, Gaius replied. When she feels accepted, her true self will flourish. So, what have we learned today? Understanding others is the path to virtue. These challenges are not just weaknesses, but opportunities for us to grow and support each other. By living these principles, you don't fix others. You foster trust and respect. That is the Stoic way. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from this wisdom. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.